All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole number 9. Now, if you guys didn't watch my other guide, you might want to see it because I was able to do it with a rock. We're gonna do the apocalypse here. I'm going to use the backbone, so I need to make sure that I switch. It has good accuracy. It's going to be a very good one for me here. I need to remember to get this pin chest here real quick. So I need to make sure that I don't forfeit, just get the eagle here. When you're going through this hole, do check out that other guide. You at least want to see that other perspective. It might be something you're interested in. You may not need to use that ball, that particular ball. What you'll see here is maybe just a slight elevation. So I'm thinking, 5–10%. Very, very small extra adjustment. And with the new tool, you're going to see that these numbers, 1 per ring is going to be a lot closer. So at 1 per ring, I need to make sure I'm going to pull back just a little just to be on the safe side. And you can see with where I'm aiming, how I'm doing it. And, no power, nothing. And we're just going to try to, land on that very top edge of this fairway here. Get ourselves in a nice position here. So keep in mind that's one of the only times where you actually use max. Like I'm actually, since I'm not pulling back the target and I'm actually staying at max, that's what I'm going to use. And as I mentioned, somewhere around plus 5, plus 10, you can see that it does shoot down to kind of a lower. And another thing that you also see is the fairway kind of lowers even farther from where the bullseye target is. So you may just want to kind of overcorrect just a little bit just to be on the safe side. So you can see, 8.2, consider yourself 9 rings just to be on the safe side there. And you'll want to do some kind of equivalent statement to that. Now, I did go over this way with the other guide, so do check out that guide. It'd be nice to at least see the multiple perspectives, even though you will be able to see my opponent do it. That's actually a really good drive because he did really optimize the range. But what I've recommended in my guide was if you do get up there at that length, you might want to consider bringing a little bit better ball. Now, I'm going to be pulling away from max, so that's why you see me kind of setting up this way. And let me get this long iron on real quick. 8.2 rings. And you can also see that the ball guide is kind of shifting. So, you could see that the land zone on the fringe and the land zone on the, and if I had a perfect ball, that might have went in. The ball guide on the fringe and the ball guide on the green, if you look at that second or third hop, it was very different. So you want to make sure that whatever surface you put it on, you're landing on. So what I was trying to do was land on that green, so you could see that that's the ball guide I was using. So do pay attention to what I was doing there because there was 2 different ball guides. So I needed to make sure that I landed, and I was trying to land on the green. I did land on the green, but if I landed on the fringe, what you would see is it would probably shoot left. So you do have to make sure that you're, hitting that exact surface that you set up to. So this is kind of what I was mentioning in mine, is you'll see that, especially with a sniper, you can't use as much backspin this way. And it does make the shot just a little bit tougher. So it looks like he almost pulled that off, though. That was very, very close, good chance. But what you can do to have just a little bit more control is you can bring a little bit better ball. And that's what I did in my guide. And if you can, kind of split the difference, maybe even bring, a Guardian and be able to bring a more controlled backspin shot, I think you'll find that you can make it a lot more holeable. Because you can see there, because my opponent there couldn't you know, crank up the backspin, it actually came in too hot, went right over the cup. And it's going to be hard to not have that happen if you can't put the backspin up to 3 or 4. So do keep that in mind, because it is just going to make it just a little bit more holdable for you if you can start to master the shot with a little bit higher backspin. So that's what you'll want to be doing for your shots. Good luck with that 9th hole. Good luck with your tournaments altogether. You know, let me know how you guys are doing. I guess while I'm already here, especially if I'm going first, I'll just go ahead and shoot this. You know, we'll just pretty much play it like how I would for the tour. Here you'll see I'm at min, but I'm going to be pulling up slightly from min. So I won't use the mid number. So again, you know, this wind directional tool is really going to be helpful. And as I mentioned, you know, I'm going to be pulling up. So maybe somewhere around here, 7.5 rings. Of course, have the ball guide offset. And as I mentioned, you know, this tool is extremely effective for tour play. So it has even more practicality in tour than it does for tournament, because, you know, when you can't memorize and shot replicate, you're going to need to kind of rely on something that like this, where it's kind of, you know, a very good wind tool. For, you know, all you have to do is factor in elevation, but you'll find that these ring values are very, very spot on. All you need to do is really just master the wind effect play. And it's going to greatly increase your tour performance. Now, that one did get, you know, a little bit past the hole, a little bit coming in just a little bit hotter than I wanted. I thought, you know, into a headwind, it would have actually checked up a little bit more. So I might not pick up this one. We'll see. It looks like I'm probably going to hold up on this one. So, you know, as I mentioned, you know, these new wind directions, they're very useful. It's going to really increase your ability to kind of visualize all these shots, and just check out all these guides and, you know, put it all together, and you'll see that you know, the more you practice with it and the more that you understand how to use it, which it might, you know, require just, you know, tuning into either my videos or, you know, seeing somebody else who knows how to use it, for you to get over that hurdle, so you're actually using it right and actually doing the correct ring adjustments. So there's a slight learning curve, but you know, I think all you guys here can handle it. So good luck out there. Let me know how your tournaments go, and I will catch you guys next time.